Today we are going to be doing something completely different than what I have on my channel. This is going to be all about macrame. I do macrame in my spare time. It's a little hobby, but I've been getting so many people asking, how do you do it? Where do you get your tools from? Where do you buy all that? It's way too many people for me to be making them like constantly because it does take a little bit of time and patience. So I wanted to show you guys how to do it so you can do it yourself. I learned by watching other people, looking at Pinterest, looking at different patterns. Yeah, I just want to show you like 3 basic knots that you can use to kind of create whatever you want. Tools, rope. You can use rope, string. The one that I use is, it's called Bonnie Craft Cord, and I buy it usually at Hobby Lobby. You can find it online, also at Amazon, but if you buy it at Hobby Lobby, then usually you can use their like 40% off. A dowel, or if you like driftwood, or I also sometimes use like these like metal circles. Today I'll be using just the dowel just because I feel like it's easy to see and clean. Scissors. You want really good scissors. These ones are from Michael's. I think they were meant to be like floral scissors so they could cut through wire and all that, but I love these because they're clean and just leave a nice line if you wanted it. But I swear, if somebody were to take these from me, like, I will hunt you down. Like, these are my favorite scissors. You probably won't be seeing my face for most of this. You'll be seeing my hands, but yeah, keep watching and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll leave a couple examples of some of the pieces that I've done in here so you can get a good idea. And I also have a highlight tab on my Instagram. My Instagram is Diana X Kintos. If you want to see some examples of my work or steal some ideas from that, you are like welcome to recreate whatever you want. So those are up there, screenshot them or whatever. And yeah, let's get started. So you just want to cut your rope. And I'm gonna cut a couple pieces. Okay, so basically all I did was tie with like a little rope the dowels to the top. And now I'm gonna take my string and just make sure it's even. We're gonna start with the most easy, the essential knot, and it is called the lark's head knot. So now that you've folded over, you see this little loop here, you want to have it over and then pull it through and then turn it in the back and then pull this through here and just make sure it's tight all the way to the top. And just repeat for however wide you want it to be. So open. That's it. That's the lark's head knot, and that's how you attach the rope to whatever piece you're working on, whether it's dowel, the metal pieces, driftwood, all of that. So, okay, now that we have that, we are gonna do a square knot. So the square knot, you need like 2 of these strings, so 4 of them, and you just want to make sure they're straight. And we are going to take this side we're just going to ignore, and turn it into like a 4, so here, and then with your thumb hold there, and then take that other piece that's behind it and bring it forward. So it was here, and then we bring it in front of this one, and then we're going to push it to the back and loop it from behind and pull it through this one here. So then it turns into this. And then just pull it all the way up. The next step, like this one you can kind of do on the left side or the right side. My most comfortable position is this side, so I just keep going that way. But now we're going to do the opposite just so we get a nice square. So now we'll do like a backwards 4 here, and then hold this one in place. This one goes over, so over here, behind it, and then we're gonna loop it through this side. And then we just pull. And you can see the knot is like on this side. So if you were gonna start on the other side, it would just be the opposite. So if I was gonna start on this side again, I would go over, then behind, pull up, and then the opposite of 4, go behind, pull through, and like you can see the knot is on this side, and now the knot moved to this side. And that is the square knot. The square knot I love using because you can stagger them. So like, let's say you wanted to connect this one, you could do a knot here, and then ignore these 2, put them away, and then make a square knot with these 4, and it would be like in the middle. So I think that one's so much fun. I love using it a lot. The next knot that we're gonna do is called the half knot, which is like the same as this one. We're only using 1/2 of that knot, and then it's gonna turn into a spiral. So I'm gonna use these 4, and then same thing, we'll do a 4 here, put it behind it, pull it through, and then go all the way up. And instead of switching and doing the other side, we're just gonna keep going on that same side and pull it through. And then continue just doing the same 4, pull it behind it, and pull through. And slowly it starts turning into a spiral and moving on its own. So same 4. The middle 2 ones never move. So keep turning. 4. And as you can see, it's like starting to twist. This knot is really fun for plant hangers because it gives it a little bit more texture to it. So as you can see, that one's like doing a fun little turn. The last one we're doing is called the double half hitch. And you can either make it go that way or this way. This one has a stationary string. So the one at the end, whether you start on this side or on this side, will only move whatever way you want it to. So if you want it to go straight across, you keep it straight across and you don't move it. So you have a straight line. If you want it to be angled, you make sure you keep it all the way angled, all the way down, and follow that. And same this way, going straight across or down, you want to keep it straight. This one doesn't really move too much. But what you're going to do is take the piece next to it. I'm actually going to go down. So what you do is drape this one across, and then you take the one behind it and bring it around and then pull it through. And you want to keep this whatever angle you want it to be at, whether it's here or here, and pull it through. Now you repeat that one more time because you want the string to be in the middle. So through this loop here, pull it through, and here. So you see it's like rope, straight, rope, and through here. And now you just keep going to connect all of them. So we'll go here and go through here up top, and then pull it through behind and keep it tight. So same angle, we're gonna go up and over and then pull it through this little hole. So there's 2, and the rope is right in the middle. So pulling it through. And to make sure you're doing it correctly, you just want to make sure this is right in the middle. And if you're like me, I always like move a little bit, so you can go back and correct it if you need to, if it's not perfectly angled. But this one, like I said, you keep it in place. You're only moving the ones behind it. So I'm basically doing 2 knots on the same string. And then we'll pull behind it. And then last one, we're going up and over and then pulling it through here. Nice and tight, and then pulling it up. And that is it. So those are the 3 basic knots that I usually use. The square is this one, the half knot that turns into a spiral, and then the double half hitch. And like I said, you could start this way and go that way, or this way and go this way. But these are the 3 basic ones that you will use for almost everything. There's other knots, those are the 3 that I mainly use. I will be doing a part 2 to this where I'll actually show you guys, oh, it looks so crooked, where I'll actually show you guys how to make a wall hanging or a planter. But I just wanted you guys to see the basic knots so that the next one I can kind of go through a little bit faster and show you guys and not have to stop and explain myself on every single little step. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them below, and let me know if you guys try any of like my wall hangings that I've done. Tag me in them so I can see, and just have fun with it. And I'll see you guys in my next one.